Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. I'm starting dinner a little late because Tom and Courtney got in all that construction again today, so I didn't want, this is something I don't want to sit around because it'll get soggy. So tonight we're making barbecued chicken tacos. Now I'm not following it completely because I'm not shredding up chicken. So if you guys remember a while back, I had gotten a couple of bags of this barbecued cut up chicken. So that's what we're going to use. And I am going to use the whole thing because whatever I don't use, Jack will have leftovers for dinner. So I'm going to do it differently because it has been frozen. I'm going to actually heat it up on the stove just a little bit. And most of it's thawed out, but there's a few pieces that are not. So it won't take long to completely do it. And then I'm going to add more of my own barbecue sauce, because I'm not sure what kind of barbecue sauce is on that. And so I figured I'd just add my own and make it my own. There we go. So we're going to add some barbecue sauce to that. And get that stirred in nice. I'm kind of looking forward to this one because I like barbecued stuff first of all. But just that's a big bag to get out of my freezer. So that's what I like best about it, is I'm getting that out of the freezer. So now it also calls for some red onion. So we're going to get some red onion cut up. This is really a super duper easy meal. Like Tom's actually on his way back home from the parking ride. So hopefully it's done when he gets here. That's how, you know, it's quick, but you got to throw it in the oven, you know what I mean, and let it heat up and all that good stuff too. I like to have dinner on the table when he gets home. Doesn't always happen, but I like it too. It says to use 1/4 of an onion, but I'm going to use a half of it. The bigger half. And I did get all that leftover bread, the crusts. I got it all, like where I got it, put it in the oven on 200 and let it get a little bit toasted. And I cooled it down and got it all. I did it in a short video. But I got it all done up, and it filled almost a gallon bag. And it says it's good for up to 6 months. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's really weird. There was a weird piece in there. Alright, let's get this chopped up a little bit smaller than that for tacos. And I assume we're not heating this up since you're not supposed to heat the other up either. So I'm not going to heat up the... I'll mix it in with the heated up chicken, but I'm not going to heat it up. Alright, so let's get that over here. I'll put that in a little baggie and save it for next time. Alright. Now it also says to use 5 or 6 or 6 to 8 strips of bacon. Now I am going to, because it says cook it until crisp, and you know mine's from the freezer. So I'm going to add it right to the chicken while I'm heating it up. And yes, I gotta cook up more bacon too. But I certainly don't have much left. It's about what I've got left. But I think I have 5 packages of bacon that I got in my freezer. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And I'll get some more cooked up. Alright. see, almost all of it now is thawed out. And I took it out last night. I figured it'd be thawed out by now, but I guess not. Alright. I broke one of my fingernails. So now, of course, it's catching on everything. So now we're going to take hard shell tacos. I like how I'm getting to focus on just stuff that's in my freezer to get rid of that stuff. That seems really nice. So I am going to do freezer clean out next week. And I think by then we'll have everything manageable. And my grocery bill's not run as much either, so that's even better. Actually, like I was saying earlier today, Jack and I, other than when meat is on sale at a really good deal, we haven't had to buy meat in like a year. Other than when burgers on sale, or we got that chicken really cheap. We got fish really cheap. That's the only time that we've bought any kind of meat. So, you know, it makes your grocery bill a lot less. And for the person that says, you know, you're hoarding and whatever, to me, hoarding is when you have no intention of using it. It's just there because you think that SHTF might happen, and so that's all you're using it for, and that's not what we do. All right. I got my oven preheated at 350. Look at that. I'm going to give it just a couple minutes and then I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm going to add all that red onion to it. I turn the heat off. We're going to get that added to it. So what I'm going to do for Tom, for his lunch tomorrow, because these will get soggy, obviously, overnight. What I'll do is I'll do a big bowl of this, and I will put it in a bowl, and then I will send some soft shell tacos with him to work tomorrow. So that way, everything will be, like, almost fresh. Alright, so now, let's bring the camera down here. Apologize if I'm out of sorts, guys, I really do. And we're going to add all this meat to that. We want to fill them up really nice. So they're literally just filled with meat. And the bacon and the onions. Oh, these are going to be delicious. I seen this recipe and I'm like, oh. Because I was typing in things to use with leftover barbecued chicken. And I seen this recipe and I'm like, that's the recipe right there. Now it says to top them with jalapenos and stuff. Tom and I do not like that much spice, so we will not be doing the jalapenos. I know, that's terrible, isn't it? Ooh, these are going to be so good, you guys. And who doesn't like a taco? Right? And we actually, you know, honestly, for being a cooking channel, I haven't done tacos very often. It didn't say whether to spray the bottom of the pan, so I didn't. I figured if I did that, it would probably make the bottom a little bit wet. And we don't want that because then those will get us soggy. And I don't want a soggy hard taco. Look at that, you guys. Absolutely good looking. Tell you what, before I do the next step, I'm going to taste a little bit of that chicken. That's good. Those are gonna be awesome. Now, of course, we need cheese on top of that tacos, so let's spread some cheese on top. And I use some A1, or A1. I use some of the thick and tangy open pit, so it gives it a little bit of a bite, which I think is good too. That guy hasn't played that music in a couple weeks, and now he's over there banging it out. All right. So now these go in a 350 oven for 10 to 15 minutes. And then when they're nice and hot and bubbly, then we pull them out of the oven and we serve them up. So real quick, showing what I did for Tom's lunch. I've got 4 tortillas in here. I've got a very full thing, so I'm sure he'll be able to share, and some cheese. So he'll have his lunch for tomorrow. So don't those look delicious? So now what I'm going to do, we're not going to use any of the peppers or anything like that. What I'm going to use is some of my yellow peppers here. And just kind of put a couple on top of each taco. Maybe it'll actually use up my jar. These just add so much taste to everything you use them on. I love them. And I love that I recan them, so it makes it cheap enough that I can do stuff like this with it. Because normally, you know, if you're paying like $3 a jar, you certainly aren't going to use them on tacos. You're going to use them on things you absolutely have to. Alrighty. I just swept the floor and I just got stuff all over it again. Does that surprise anybody? It certainly doesn't me. So there we go. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to get everything on the table. He should be here any minute, and then we can do a taste test. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
You're home late again.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Gonna be that way the rest of the week, I think.
Look at those. Don't they look good?
Them are good.
They're barbecued chicken baked tacos.
Yummy.
And you have soft shell tacos for lunch tomorrow. What do you think?
Delicious.
And that was that little chunked up barbecued chicken that we had in the freezer for a little over a year.
Oh, yeah.
And I just added more barbecue sauce. So give it a try, Jack.
Do I have to?
Well, no, not really, but... What do you think?
I'm glad I tried it, and it is very good.
So we've been getting some stuff out of the freezer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? I got to make up some more bacon, so I'll get some more bacon out of the freezer, too. But that also means I'm going to have to buy some when it comes on sale again. So I'm going to let this hungry guy eat, because it looks like you don't want to put his taco down. You don't want to put your taco down? Afraid somebody's going to steal it? Who? Who do you think's going to steal your taco?
Who think what?
Who do you think would steal your taco?
Bell.
I was thinking Jack, but...
That's our own.
That doesn't mean he won't steal them. He likes to eat, too.
What do I always do when you leave the table?
Oh, yeah? He always takes Tom's plate away. So, he could be the one that would steal it.
Not necessarily.
Whatever. All right, you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing. And bye, Tom.
Bye.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.
You guys have a great night. See you tomorrow.